Abby, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film a what I eat in a day video. I'm going to try to step out of my comfort zone a little bit today, at least with one meal. I tend to kind of stay in the same, meal plan that I eat every day because it's good to me and it's easy and I tend to always have the ingredients for it. But today I'll do a little different, at least one meal I've committed to doing. So yeah, so it's about 7:45. I just woke up. I definitely tried to stay in a good sleeping and going to bed, waking up pattern during quarantine. It's kind of just helped me feel more routine. So yeah, so I pretty much always start my morning with a glass of lemon water. So I have a big glass here. We used my Starbucks cup. So I squeezed about half of a lemon in there. So I'm gonna drink this and then I will make some coffee. My kitty cat is ready for his breakfast, so he is sitting here meowing at me, staring at me. So I'm gonna feed my animals, sound like I have a zoo, my doggy and my kitty cat, and drink my water. I tend to do my little meditation and my affirmations in the morning while I drink my water. Some mornings I will put on a yoga and do that. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so it is breakfast time. I just did a workout. I did write it all down and I posted it on my Instagram. So if you want to find that and try it out, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It'll all be there. So we're sticking with what we know for breakfast. So it's not going to be very exciting, but I'm going to have my classic protein oatmeal. I did put the kind of full recipe in one of my previous videos. I think it says protein oatmeal recipe. So everything that you'll need is in there. So I'm just going to I'll film a little montage of this just to kind of show it to you. It is 11:30 now. I was kind of lazy when it came to my workout, so getting started with my workout, I guess. But I'm not really. I had some coffee, so I wasn't super starving. So yeah, so we'll make this and then probably have something in a little bit. Even though it's oatmeal, it doesn't really hold me that long. I get hungry in a couple hours. So let's make this and eat. Preparation. So I'm going to be making chicken salad. I've never made chicken salad before. My mom's always made it, and so I kind of got the recipe from her, and I didn't know, but it's pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead, we have to boil the chicken for a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going, just so it has time to kind of, I guess, marinate, soak, boil, whatever. So we're going to do that. So I'm using the boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So I think we have 3 of these. And then we're going to use some celery stalks, and then I have half of a red onion. So we're going to put all of this into my big pot. Yeah, so let's do that. So we'll do a whole video about it, but I just started eating meat in January. I've been vegetarian for like 7 years, so the thought of meat still kind of grosses me out. But it's been pretty good for me, so I'm eating it. But that's a whole nother rant. Okay, so we're gonna just drop these into our pot. These are actually really big chicken breasts, I didn't even realize. Okay. Throw this away. Alright, then we're going to add, I don't know, my mom said a couple celery stalks, so throw that in there. And then I'm just gonna put, I guess, just this whole onion. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna get the top to that. Okay, so we're just gonna let that sit and boil. I guess I don't need to put salt or anything. I don't think so. We're just gonna leave it for a little while. So I have it on, I'm just gonna put it on like medium heat. And we're gonna leave that for a little while until it looks like it's doing something different. And we'll check back in with you. Okay, so I figured I would show you this because it's technically something that I'm eating, well, drinking. So I'm gonna have one of these limeade, they're like the water flavors. This one is the black cherry flavor. There's supposed to be like no artificial sweeteners or flavors or anything like that. They definitely just help me drink more water throughout the day. So I'm just gonna fill up my big cup. I am gonna put some ice in there and then put this little pack in there. So as I sit here editing this video, I noticed that I didn't mention the shower curtain situation. So Michael, my boyfriend, a couple weeks back fell into the shower curtain, and lucky did not pull the entire shower curtain down, but ripped the one that I had that was like pretty and decoraty off and has yet to buy me a new one. So yeah, that's what the ratchet clear shower curtain is all about. So I figured I would show you my hair care routine. Today was my hair wash day, so I'm gonna run through my shampoo and conditioners, and then I did put 2 leave-in things that I forgot to bring out here, but I did film a little clip of me using those, so I will add those as well. So to start, I use the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I absolutely love this product line. I mean, all of the line is super good. And I actually use the number 6 is what I put in at the end. But either way, so I start with the shampoo, and I mix in a little bit of the Redken Color Extend Blondage, the toning purple shampoo. I mix these together. If I had gone a little bit longer or had like more product buildup in my hair, I would shampoo with them separately and like shampoo twice. But my hair, I mean, it was kind of oily, but I just felt like washing it, so I just mixed them together and shampooed once. And then I do let that sit on my hair for 2 or 3 minutes, like wash my body, wash my face, shave, whatever. And then to follow that up, I use the conditioner. So this is the number 5, the Bond Maintenance conditioner. And this one is very thick, so kind of a little tip with this is try to sit it up like this in your shower, or you'll be like trying to get it to come down to the nozzle for a little while. It's very thick and very like pure, I feel like, so you really don't need a lot of it, especially for my hair. I mean, my hair is pretty fine, so I really just use probably like maybe a dime, maybe a nickel size amount. Just left that for a few minutes, and then rinse that out. So then when I got out of the shower, I did put the Olaplex number 6 on, and then comb through my hair. And I put a little bit of the Milkshake, it's the leave-in conditioner spray. So I put a little bit of that in to kind of help detangle everything, and always use my wet brush so that it's very gentle on the hair. And then I thought I'd just kind of throw this in for a little extra, but I have loved this body lotion. It's the Core's Pure Greek Olive Body Cream. I think my mom actually got me this for Christmas. It's like almost gone, so I'm like squeezing the very little bit out. It's very lightweight. It doesn't clog my pores, but it feels super, super moisturizing. And it just smells, it's very light scent, but it just smells very clean and fresh after a shower. So I put this all over my body. And then I'm just gonna let my hair air dry. I have been doing this definitely the whole quarantine time, but if I'm wanting to like have a bit more volume and stuff, I will blow dry just my roots. But for right now, it doesn't really matter, so I'm just kind of leaving the heat off completely. I'm going to paint my toenails now. I'm gonna turn this into a little bit of a self-care day. I'll show you what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna use this Morgan Taylor. It's like a dark navy. It's in the color Deja Blue. So we're gonna put that on the toes, and then I have had to pick all of my S&S dip off my nails, which they're not in like terrible shape. I figured they would be a lot worse. They're very thin, but as far as like overall, they're not terrible. So I'm going to just leave them clear because I feel like if I put regular polish on, it's just gonna look flaky and gross. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails hardener on first, and then top it with a little bit of this very cheap clear top coat. Kind of forgot to film some of my chicken salad, but it was very simple, and I don't really have a specific recipe, so it's kind of like I was just eyeballing it, to be completely honest. But all I did was the chicken boiled for probably like an hour and a half, and then I cut the heat off and just kind of let it simmer for a little bit, probably like another 45 minutes to an hour, just once the chicken started kind of falling off the bone. Or I guess it's not, it's boneless, but it's just kind of started falling apart. So then I scooped it all out of the pot and just shredded it in this big bowl. And I cut up, I think I did 2 stalks of celery. Put that in there, and then did salt, pink salt and pepper. And then I added in, probably it was like, I don't know, 1/4 of a cup, 3 to 4 tablespoons of, I did the Duke's Light mayonnaise. And then just kind of like seeing what needs to be like wetness wise. And then for relish, apparently you're supposed to use sweet relish, but they didn't have that. So, and I like dill pickles a lot, so figured it'd probably be fine. So I just kind of added in probably like 3 to 4 tablespoons of this. I'd rather have like pickly wetness rather than mayonnaise wetness. That's not weird, but I did that, and then I kind of stirred it around and just kind of tasted it. I think I put a little bit of the juice in there just because it was a little dry. But I think it's super good. It needs to be like chilled. One of these in the microwave. This is the protein wraps. I think I got these from Aldi. So they're like 12 grams of protein, 7 carbs. So I'm going to heat one of these up and put some chicken salad in it. And we're going to have that. And then probably cut up like an apple or something to have on the side. Maybe some chips. We'll see. So I'll show you kind of when I get all that together what lunch is looking like. All right, so here is lunch. So I took one of those wraps and heated it up in the microwave just a little bit. I put some chicken salad on there, and then I did squirt a little bit of mustard because I just love mustard. And then I put some spinach on there for a little bit of added greens. I cut up half of an apple and half of an orange as a little crunchy side. So we're gonna make a little iced matcha latte for a little afternoon energy slash snack. So I'm gonna do unsweetened almond milk. This one is the vanilla. So also I'm gonna use, this is a very smart little trick. If you have a frother, make it in your frother. Mine does have the setting to either heat or like do cold foam, I guess. So I'm gonna obviously do the cold one. So we're gonna do about a cup and a half or so of almond milk. I don't want it to overflow. And then we're gonna take our matcha powder, like a teaspoon and a half. Actually, just like a little bit more than a teaspoon, because I done it before and it was just like way too matcha-y. And then I'm gonna add a little pack of this stevia just to make it a little sweeter. And froth that. I'm gonna add a little bit of honey as well. Just like a little, I don't know, swirl. And then I'm gonna like froth it for just a couple more seconds just to mix that in. So I just got a glass and put some ice in there. And then we're going to, oh my gosh, it looks so good. See, it's all nice and frothy and delicious. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully that was a good amount. Very good. All right, guys, it is dinner time. So it's about 6:30. So I've kind of been sitting here thinking about what I'm going to eat. I hope this is like somewhat stable. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, well, with the rest of that broth, here, I'll show you. It looks kind of not that appetizing right now, but it smells really good. This is like what I boiled the chicken in. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And I actually made an extra breast that I didn't shred for the chicken salad. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of shred that piece of chicken. And then to this broth, I added some just like baby carrots, and they've kind of been cooking in there, so they've got nice and soft. So what I'm going to do is shred a little bit of this chicken breast, and then I made some rice last night, so I have a little bit of leftover rice. So I'm going to scoop some rice onto a bowl, and then cut up some of the onion and celery that's in there, and just put it over rice with that other boiled chicken. And probably season it a little bit because I hadn't seasoned the boiled chicken when I cooked it, so I'll probably put a little bit of garlic, some onion powder, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And it was at this point I realized I should really invest in a ladle. Hopefully we made it work. I think it looks really good. I need a spoon to eat this. Yeah, so I don't have like a ladle, so I literally had to use a cup. So that's where we're at. So, sitting here editing this video and now realizing I really need to work on my table manners. Yeah, I had to cut the audio because I sound disgusting and smacking, so yeah, sorry. I'm gonna put a little bit of onion powder. It's just kind of bland, but totally not bad. I'm gonna put a little bit more salt. I really need to be better about making stuff like this that I can like eat over a few days. Like obviously rice, and then just like boiled chicken and like fresh chicken broth like this. Like I feel like I would eat it all the time. And here I am again, eating some more and basically rambling, but it did turn out really good. Highly recommend. Good meal. Alright, so it is the last little check-in for the day. So I'm going to have a little snack. It is about 8:30, so I'm going to have this and then I'll just be chilling for the night. So I am sitting here on the couch watching Love Island. This one is the UK one, so it's like Love Island UK. And it is so addicting. I've like fallen in love with the show while being in quarantine. I had one of my clients tell me about it, and yeah, it is just so addicting. Yeah, my camera is actually full, so I feel like I'm rambling. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this. Yasso chocolate chip cookie dough frozen Greek yogurt bar. They're only like 100 calories, so they're super light. I just found them at Harris Teeter. They had a bunch of different flavors too. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and just probably drink some water for the rest of the evening. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a like if you will. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.